Hello everyone, welcome you all again in my YouTube channel. Now I will discuss the fourth part of the same chapter, carbon and its compound. So here some different things we will discuss, that is nomenclature, that means how to give the name of hydrocarbons, and then some chemical properties or chemical reactions of carbons. Okay, so let's start our topic. So the first thing I am discussing regarding nomenclature. Nomenclature means you have to give the name of the hydrocarbons. So as I'm telling, like methane, ethane, propane, butane, how there must be any rule. By applying that, we can say this is ethane, this is methane, this is propane or butane. So what is the rule? If you find in the carbon chain there is only one single carbon is present, that means it will be eth. And you have to check the compound is given in saturated or unsaturated. If this will be saturated, so freely you can say this is alkane series. So name will be methane. So why I am telling meth? Meth is sitting at the prefix position. So meth means one carbon. Okay, and in the suffix, what I said, N. Why N? Because this is coming from alkane series. Now just check the number of carbons. If there are two, so the prefix will be eth, and after that you will add the suffix N, so it will become ethane. Like the same way, if we have 3 carbon, it will be prop, and then the suffix is as usual N, so propane. By the same way, butane, pentane, hexane. Hexane means total 6 carbon. Hept means total 7 carbon. So this is how we use in the prefix position the number of carbon atoms, and in the suffix position we use saturated or unsaturated names. If that will be saturated, definitely there will be N. If it is unsaturated, so unsaturated means we have alkene, we have alkynes. So you need to check if there is double bond or triple bond. If double bond is present, so it will be alkene. Okay, and if you find that is triple bond, it will be alkyne. Propyne, butane, pentane, and it will be, when if you find there will be double bond, so this will be alkene, like propene, butene, pentene. So saturation or unsaturation name we put at the last or suffix position, and number of carbons we use or we write at the prefix or at the first. We have to mention it at the first. So this is how we make the nomenclature of hydrocarbons. Okay. Now, if any kind of functional group will attach with your hydrocarbon, like CH3OH, so as I said, it will be methanol. If I say CH3COOH, this is a carboxylic functional group, right? So in that case, I say this is carboxylic acid. Okay. Acha, if I find like HCOOH, that is formic acid, right? If we say like ketone, there must be presence of C double bonded O. So in that case, suffix will be on. If I write OH, suffix will be all. Okay. If I say like CH3, CH2Br, so what is the name of it? You can say this is bromoethane. Bromoethane, Br for bromide or bromo. It's coming from halogen group and it is sitting with a hydrocarbon, that is C2H5. So what is the name of it? Bromoethane. If I say like CH3Cl, chloroethane, fine. So chloroethane, bromoethane, this is how we can give the name if we find their halogen groups are present. Okay. So after the nomenclature part, next we are coming to the portion of reaction or chemical properties. So at the first of chemical properties, I will say about the combustion reaction of carbon. Combustion means with the presence of oxygen, if we burn any carbon, so from there carbon dioxide and heat will be produced. As we are getting heat from here, so we say this is exothermic reaction also. Okay. Next, that is oxidation. So what will happen in the case of oxidation? Suppose we have the alcohol, methanol or ethanol. Okay. So there you can use like acidified potassium dichromate or potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate, potassium dichromate, they are highly oxidizing agent. So you have taken one specific alcohol, along with that one oxidizing agent. After that, the reaction that we will get, that is to be called carboxylic acid. So after the reaction, we get COOH, carboxylic acid. So what is the reaction? Hydrocarbon or any hydrocarbon along with OH group, that means alcohol. Hydrocarbon with OH, that means alcohol, plus acidified potassium dichromate or potassium permanganate. Then the result will come, that is COOH, that means carboxylic acid. So this reaction is called oxidation because here we get more oxygen. That is why this is oxidation. Next is that addition reaction. Addition reaction means the number of carbon will increase. Like if I say unsaturated hydrocarbon, any like alkenes, if I take any alkene like ethene, propene, butene, along with that I am giving here the catalyst and heat. Which catalyst generally we use? That is nickel. Nickel catalyst, as well as some amount of heat I am giving on the unsaturated hydrocarbon, that is alkene. Okay. Ethene, propene, butene, pentene, anything. So after that I get saturated hydrocarbon. In the case of saturated hydrocarbon, definitely the number of carbon atoms will increase. That is why this is saturated. Okay. This is called addition reaction. Next I am coming substitution. Substitution means some some atoms, it will be hydrogen or any other atom, will be replaced by another atom. So some replacement will happen in the case of substitution reaction. If you use methane plus chlorine gas in the presence of sunlight, so methane formula CH4 and chlorine Cl2, after reaction you get CH3Cl. So one hydrogen is replaced by the chlorine atom. Acha, if I write CH3CH2Br, that is bromoethane plus KOH, potassium hydroxide. After the reaction, you can get CH3CH2OH. So this is ethanol. And that replaced bromine will combine with potassium. So it will give you potassium bromide, KBr. So which atom is replaced here? Now, previously it was beer. So bromine atom is replaced by OH or hydroxide group, and it forms alcohol. Which alcohol? Ethanol. And the side product is potassium bromide. Okay, so this is substitution reaction. So today in this video particularly we have discussed the nomenclature and the reaction of carbon, and in the next part I will continue the esterification and the last part of it. Okay, so for today this is sufficient. Bye everyone.